Thank you, Annie.
To know that everyone is hydrated. I'm always worried that everyone's getting dehydrated.
All right. So we are live. We wanted to update everybody on our little baby Huckleberry, who is still at the hospital right now. So Mallory, if you want to do the reporting.
That Annie is one of his very best friends, and so that we'll see Annie while we give an update that we are feeling more hopeful since last night. Um, he is starting to eat some grass, which is good. He is still showing a little bit of neurological symptoms, but are you okay?
Yeah, why?
Are you doing something wrong?
No.
Oh, you're giving me a weird look. Sorry. Brian just gave me like the weirdest look, and I didn't know what.
No, it's just that's just resting autistic face.
Sorry, I just sorry. Okay, so the good news is he's eating grass. His intestines look. They did another ultrasound this morning. His intestines look smaller. They were bigger before. Let's see what else. He's eating everyone's hair that's there, so it's good. That means he's feeling like himself. So those are good things. Hi, sweetheart. Concerning things are he's not really interested in hay yet. Not really sure what the cause of this was. And also he's got a pretty heavy parasite load, which could be just a result of his GI shutdown, making him very susceptible to parasites because some level of parasites are, common to be found in everyone. So he's going to be treated for that. Obviously, we want him to be eating hay, and before he comes home. The neurological symptoms are a little worrisome, but they're improving, so it probably means the treatment that luckily our primary vet, when she came out, that she gave him quickly is helping that. That can be a result of the GI issues just causing an imbalance that causes this issue that can kind of impact their brain, but treatable. So we're feeling much more hopeful than we were last night. They did say he might be able to come home tomorrow if he continues improving, so that's good. Ryan and I were just talking about we really want to make sure that he's like well before he comes home, that he's eating his hay, and that things are really like improved, because we don't want to bring him home and then have to go through this again. So
and not because we don't want to take care of him. We want him there where they by Annie, where they have what they need to. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'll try not to do my resting autistic face while
Just don't give me that look. Like,
I don't know what look I gave you, but yeah. So we just want to make sure that if he needs anything, like otherwise it's Mallory and I sitting in a barn and her going, should I text him this? Should I text him this? And like trying to decide what we should text him, what we shouldn't text him.
Annie is running.
What we're watching for. Yeah, Annie just took off. What we're watching for. Are we seeing that thing? Is this normal? Because like we freaked out the first time he started to get a little bit of pee out of his actual finger.
Well, in fairness, they didn't tell us that would be a good thing.
It was like a fear. It was on the list of concerning things.
Yeah, that he was dribbling urine out of. But
yesterday, so we're actually expecting at some point he'll just start peeing out of it, even with the tube. And she's like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "That was totally not like clear. Like, I thought that would be horrible."
Well, now he's not peeing out of it like that much, though. Is he supposed to be peeing more out of it? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we got. Quincy will have to do. Quincy, you want a hug?
Quincy needs a hug.
Chasing you. What do you think?
Yeah, Huckleberry really got much better about chasing him. He just gets excited. Oh, Payson, that's awesome. His mom's name is Mallory.
Mallory's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I'm really glad I married my Mallory.
Aww.
Wait, are you his mom? Is that what happened?
I don't know. She spells it differently. She spells it differently. Awkward. Hey, Quince. You're so handsome. So we're feeling better than we were yesterday, obviously. Like,
it was like better news. It's still like not the news you want. Like we wanted like the he's doing great. Everything looks normal now. He's ready to come home. And it was more, it seems like it's going in a good direction, but we're still watching him very closely, and we'll talk tomorrow. It wasn't even like he'll be ready. It was we're hopeful that things will go the right way, cautiously.
Yeah.
So like we feel good because last night I think we were both like, are they gonna call us in the middle of the night? I know I woke up like 3 or 4 times and like was like, did we miss a call?
Yeah.
And then like we got a call this morning from our other vet, and it was like, oh, is it them? And it wasn't them. So yeah. So it's like it's good news compared to what it could be. It's still not where we want it to be. So we're still really worried about him. We're like definitely not out of the woods, and but
I feel more functional today. I feel like I can go through the day not feeling like I need to cry every 5 seconds and imagining if I never see my little donkey again, and donkey's gonna come home. He's gonna be fine. I know it. Oh, thank you, Karen. We appreciate that. Hi, Lena.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to prepare for him coming home. We want to clean out his barn entirely, and dry it out, and make sure everything is like ready for him. We might go pick up some like special hay, and this is where we definitely can use donations, because the hay, we had to like compare costs, like what we're getting now versus what we would go by or have delivered, and to have it delivered would essentially be triple the cost of what we're paying now.
And so just to back up a little bit and talk about why that is. Hey, Quincy.
Do you want to be the
yeah, I can talk about it a little bit.
She's really into the hay talk.
Briefly, like there's a very specific ratio of calcium to phosphorus that you want to have for little lambs like Huckleberry that get the stones, and so it's not like the easiest thing to achieve. Like so we found some hay. We're in the process of getting the hay that we've been doing tested, but it's like takes a minute to get set up with them and all that. So we're doing that. We're sending out the samples today.
And by minutes, she means it could be like a week or more.
Like 5 days, big business days, basically. Yeah. So, but we were able to find somewhere that has their hay tested, and they do have a batch of hay that is got this ratio that we're looking for, which would be ideal. Meaning we'll still supplement, minerals and things like that. But we're gonna have to be worried that he's not getting the appropriate ratio just in his daily food. So, this place is like super on top of their hay and like has all these analysis, but it's more expensive. They get it from out of town. It's farther delivering, so it's gonna basically like we used to have a cost of hay, and then we were able to find a local version that was cheaper, but it sounds like that's not going to be, maybe fingers crossed the testing comes back and it is, but we're most likely going to have to start getting this more expensive option. So we're going to go back to what our hay costs used to be, which were always our biggest fear, astronomical. It was like asking for donations for hay. So we're going to go back there, but I got to show you.
Sorry, yeah.
No, it's just very cute. We just had a pig come over and just lay down right here. No, you did great. Yay, thank you, Alina. She's visualizing Huck hopping around. Yeah, we were doing poop pickup today, and he's part of the poop crew. Quincy's part of the poop crew. Quincy and Huck come out and join us. Sometimes smiles. But
share with everyone. He's like, oh, pigs is dirty. I mean, probably no one watching, but Charlotte, we literally watched Roll in Mud this morning, and like I can feel teeny tiny bits of like the gravel that was underneath it, but for the most part you cannot see anything on her.
She's a clean little princess. She's a clean little princess. Look at that mohawk. That is a mohawk happening right there.
I do want to try to like turn her this way and like do her toenails sometime. See if we can.
You live that, don't you, Charlotte?
Pull off the Moore method.
Thank you, Stefania. We appreciate that so much.
Yeah, so we are, just trying to figure out like how we can incorporate that. It, basically would double our hay cost, which is, like amongst our biggest consistent costs already. So
she is a gorgeous queen.
You are. You can go away. Don't come this way, Mr. Hornet Wasp. Why is the wasp trying to get to you, Charlotte?
Because she's beautiful. But yeah, so we're feeling a lot better, but yeah, so we've got, probably going to be an extra 1,000. So we're probably going to be over 2,000 just for this other trip. for Huckleberry, and then we're going to be doubling our hay cost. So yeah, we're looking at an expensive situation, but we're going to do whatever they need. I mean, this is, you know, what we do for them, like whatever's going to make them healthy. We're going to figure out a way to do it. What are you looking at? Don't let it sting Charlotte.
Well, I think the less I do right now,
yeah.
the better.
Oh, can't believe you let that land on Charlotte. It's messed up. That's messed up, Charlotte. I would never have let it land on you. Sacrifice yourself.
Oh, you're missing one of your wings.
Oh no.
Careful, Charlotte.
That's not good. We're just gonna watch this. It's awkward.
I just don't want to make them sting by...
Yeah, we definitely don't want to make them sting. We're just gonna sit here and watch and see what happens.
You want to get on the stick? And carry you away. Yeah, it's missing like one of his feathers or wings.
Oh no.
Oh, Charlotte, careful. There you go.
Oh, walked off. Okay. Woo. Woo. That was a little scary there. Lena said, "Stay away from the queen." She is the queen.
Oh, Charlotte. Okay, so cautiously optimistic. We'll probably go live again later. Just with they're supposed to call us again, so
yeah,
we'll try to do this like short updates. Because sometimes I think when we think, oh, let's go live, and we're like, oh, we don't have time right now. So we're trying to make time by just doing shorter ones. And
yeah. Yeah, we got a ton of stuff to do today.
So we're gonna get a hay sample. We're gonna make
poop samples.
We got to make sure our we have to get a feeder out specifically with minerals that they can eat. We need to
clean out the barn.
Yeah, go pick up the hay.
Drop off poop samples for everybody.
There's a couple things I need to tractor supply. So we got lots to do every day of our life, but
ordering Bonnie's. We'll have to talk about that later. But Bonnie's getting a cast made, where a brace made for her leg, so got to order that today too. So yeah, we got all sorts of stuff coming out. So all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see everyone soon.